Adolfo nti unim say Chaiman Wontumi ne case no sa emu yanjo yo omo court omo bani na no na me feel say case no ano ba fam anisa but sa case no ensem kese we chire na unim say lawyer no be di nkomo echichim say Ghana for nkai Chaiman Wontumi in prayers na wo share the substantive case me check case muano ensem attorney general kan Wontumi say Chaiman Wontumi problem kese pa no wom in fact ejuma bi a wo ye wo oman mu no one word the other yesua adesua bi the feature ma Wontumi ejuma mu one word the other was Wontumi improve kwa ofaso nya osika because Wontumi improve kwa ofaso nya osika na say similar case with Chaiman Wontumi eda amra ne be power no waso be ye hye in fact me no gbedi nkomo ye beti nsem a Eugene no say tutu eye critical analyst eye channel host we be di nkomo bi ebie more information concerning Chaiman Wontumi in the court case no now of we very critical so case ne e been told abeka say normal and abai ni yesa and abai ni yesa but case na a very serious case me pese make asapi me pese be tie nkomo no tie nsem a Eugene no say tutu di betu dia na o make reference to nsem a lawyer ne beka anye any charge sheet e fi court ho baaye utumu say case no is not just a small case sakeke Bill need a match Chaiman Wontumi, but he's still going through the process. In fact, enye easy. Yenti nkomo no na share wadwin for me. E will comment.
Akwa, I've been saying this on the critical analyst channel, and they say me breaky. The intercepted document be on Kwamena Edubuahe. Unsana Mildred ano ye aban witness say Kwamena Edubuahe ebobo national signal bureau besia.
Right.
Na akwa so obi bese am obi say nipa no na dwuma ben na woye ni pay yesen akwa the document intercepting is quite explosive.
Okay.
And we do fear we here ye be bom to crow critical analyst channel so by mo Wontumi mu dem no wa anytime I do Wontumi's case people feel I have a personal vendetta against but I don't hate him or anything akwa it's just that court documents are public documents. And therefore, so you must always have cognizance. That's the English word. Right. Cognizance of say, at the end of the way, can you defend it by law? One, your frozen you do say to be you one. Can you ubit me you one now? May the picture be ma Jeff says here, and I want Jeff to project it before I start the presentation. My cat was a Wontumi kind case now we're facing. The summer boy concession. I contaminant there.
Right.
The allegation is that I contaminant there. Incrophobic cause so could do maybe. Wontumi defense and they say, ono kwa catch the Rex Western region say. Incrophona could assassin who did someone need to among coaches from near China for. Now, only what is interesting in that document. When you read the witness statement,
okay,
who's a Tano Marine Forest and Wontumi saying that you were Kuokona Odi Adanse the Tano Marine Forest case. No, I got to tell you two issues.
Yeah.
Tano Marine Forest near one issue. Some boy another issue.
Yeah.
A Kuoku di Adanse or Tano Marine.
Yeah.
Wontumi's defense making say that Akoko no claim said the appointment letter. But letter no trokoma Rexek no. In the Summer Boy Forest, the one who signed the letter is a Kuoku.
But those who him.
It's me catch was say Wontumi no one lawyer comes here mon pie mana enye you say that me time no. Na ade Attorney General born in Korea no. In a criminal trial, me boom in Korea, you also have the opportunity to open your defense.
Yeah.
Court say na so me sia kato me so. Ne me so me work nie. Now Wontumi can so be file substance submission of no case just say. Ne Attorney General na witnesses nyina be kan hu nyansa bi e wo mu ne nyina so bi o me so no Wontumi yi ne ho ano. Do yi ne ho ano. Judge ni bu asem no o kan bibi tie ne. Now Jeff bring me the chat or say. From the above discussions and having considered the facts, the charges, the facts, the evidence so far adduced, you can't do so, by the prosecution through its witnesses and the submissions of counsel for Wontumi and Wontumi are contaminating, and that's in the response by the Republic's counsel, contrary to the submissions of counsel for Wontumi and Akontaminen, that the prosecution has not made a sufficient case against Wontumi and Akontaman, I find and do hold that on all the offenses charged, there is a rebuttable presumption that Wontumi and Akonta Mining have committed the offenses charged. There are 3 charged entities. Omuni. So that's not the case I'm talking about. There's Exim Bank. To Wontumi, Abrante Bakubine Akonta Mining. Omunya account in your 2 no bring back the previous one. Omunya charges you 2. Judge and say High Court judge say on all the charges, so all the 6 count, 2 per each accused person. Or say on all the charges, on all the offenses charged, there is what a rebuttable presumption that Wontumi and Akonta Mining have committed the offenses charged. To make us a woman payment to me, and you do say to 2.
Nese, judge no chere say utie ni nyina wie.
Onwie o hotie.
Okay.
Just bring me back or say otherwise. Otherwise stated, the prosecution has by the evidence adduced made a prima facie
case against
Wontumi and Akonta on the offensive charge. You can't prima facie mrema menye mra. Ba gugu am chan say you must prove your case. Case in it say on the surface of the evidence adduced. Go be answer. Now, yes. And the appeal could be took issue with this statement. Say, judge we no order no ba no and why prejudicial. Menkasa akra na anka says and on the court appeals court. Then the appeals court told them that for a judge to establish prima facie in a case and to cause you to answer, they must first look at the evidence. And the judge is only saying that based on the evidence presented by the Attorney General, they are saying so it's a Wontumi answer. Look at me.
Yeah.
So I want you to get this background before I come to the Exim Bank case.
Okay. And you read the next one, am I?
Or say, I therefore call on Wontumi and Akonta Mining to open their defenses.
Okay. So
it's almost appeals court on concept statement we, especially the 30 and 31 aside. Also, most the court statement
yeah.
You can't media headline and the
sure.
This document, if you read it, you understand my position. And this is only one of the 3 cases against Wontumi so far. The 3rd one officially was filed on the 15th of May 2026. Anytime I do this case, I have a feeling that a lot of people need to answer questions. Right. You see, the reason is that I also take Forex for some businesses I do. I'm fairly involved in the banking sector. Aqua, Nancy, Mrs. $6,600. I brought in my lawyers. I had to take certain documents to the bank. Aqua, 60,000.
As Eugene, to
the point I call my signature, Mrs. San.
Seriously.
Banker Munche here, I mean, could be a signature and some.
Oh, they mumudi.
Aqua. Mumudi. So, when I was reading this,
right,
Wontumi because this is the charge sheet where I buy you. We know I had this. You make us say go that is friends. Dominica yen in Ekasano. I had the yen in and we see
the Attorney General.
This is the court document.
Right.
Now, in the Exim Bank case, the state is charging 3 people. Bernard and Chibu is Wontumi. Thomas and Chibu is by inference. By how related to Wontumi or no than what
at large.
Or then what Kura what Dania, Yahana Yuno. And a 3rd person here Wontumi farms. Now, what command my Wontumi 4 count.
Okay.
But you see, your board charge Biana, say the fact about the case, you know. Attorney General actually court to say, didn't think I will charge of 1 neighbor and away. How can you or say the first accused you Wontumi. Second accused here, near what done. 3rd accused you Wontumi. Make A1, A2. The first accused Wontumi is 50 years, and will be 50 years. It's a native of Kuntinasi in the Ashanti region. He's the sole shareholder and one of the 2 directors of the 3rd accused, Wontumi Farms. The second accused is the other director of Wontumi Farms. He's at large. Wontumi Farms, whose objective is general farm and agricultural business and processing, was incorporated and authorized. Wontumi Farms, no, registered on 14 December 2017.
Right.
Okay. Sometime in January 2018, Wontumi approached the Ghana Export-Import Bank for a grant of 19 million to embark on a farming venture. In the grant application, Wontumi ostensibly, as Wontumi Farms Managing Director, declared that a parcel of land, 100,000 acres in size, had been secured for the project. Accompanying the grant application are 2 documents. The first is a letter titled Board Resolution Letter and dated January 23, 2018. The letter was signed by Abrantena Wejanano, who described himself as the board chairman of Wontumi Farms. The letter stated that the grant application was authorized by Wontumi Farms Board of Directors through a resolution passed on December 9, 2017, 4 clear days before A3 was incorporated. The second document which accompanied the application is titled Proposed Project for Wontumi Farms. In this project proposal, the accused persons represented to the bank that just 2,000 hectares, which is approximately 6,000 acres of the farm project, is estimated to employ 6,000 families of about 38,000 individuals. TDE. Wontumi got a company in December 14, 2017. 2018 January, no bulk after call Ghana Exim Bank. No, oh, me pay 90 million. No, was 100,000 1% me di fool. Na fool no kra no, ne se mu hu ne se me cultivate 6,000 acres kra pa, me timi afa nipa dwuma 38,000.
Yeah.
And on the call, oh no, was sign the document in, but you see, anytime say I conform question answer and say you want to mean kwan say. Board resolution letter or the call saying the board address to me say all measures are besin, all major grant there grant. So most the difference between grant and loan is that grant can be say me 5 cedi for 5 cedi na brem and I into yakra.
Be interest.
But loan there is who.
Yeah.
Till you. Sa board letter na date ni December 9, 2017. By it won't be company December 14, 2017.
Debut.
It's in see date no pen.
Na
company according to Attorney General. Wontumi company in business registered on 14 December 2017. All con board resolution and the crown na date in December 9, 2017.
Wow. There's a
so this is the first red flag. Na kwa nim
board ni ye adwuma nsa na ye
company. You can say if more let's divide.
Okay.
It's now Wontumi person say if 6,000 acres meboa. If 6,000 acres can employ what 38,000 people.
Yeah.
Next a chance quote me 100,000 na. Kwa so pentama o calculator it me go na se pound. Next o cultivate 100,000 na. Can employ how many? On your mommy. Kwa na so sha ka untumi employ nipa be 700,000. Yes, my friend employing past 633,000. Now say Ghana entire public sector force by 800,000. Into Wontumi adwuma nkwa no be fa almost Ghana adwuma ye for be 80%. Sa size.
Sure.
Yes, a predator emudi a predator sombo. Na then see. Oko January into 16 pen a bank no made a mixture of loan and grant facility to Wontumi Farm. Tell me chiro no. The grant here mama 10,000 for 10,000 na breme. Fa breme 5 grant. Loan there be obama me 12. Majinsi hu 3. It's obama me 13. And omo ye na mixture. Muse cocktail kakra Sprite kakra Coke kakra no me ye says kana sa no mo de man. Na tini kosi ye. Mixture no mo ye no. Now 18.7 million facility. It was to be spent on the purchase of agricultural plant and machinery, working capital, grant for staff and labor costs. Grant and consultancy fee.
Right.
On that 18th of July at 4 p.m. on January 23, 2018, Wontumi signed the acceptance in Kumasi.
Right.
Abrantena was done in a witness here. By March 2018, the bank commenced disbursing the facility to Wontumi Farms. A total of 14.3 million was disbursed. January na ana bank ne call Wontumi so oh ya agree bibia 90 million yenya ye benya 18.7 just about 300,000 shy. It would be better agree nema na odi kwanya fu no would be two workers ni bi ka consultancy fee kura say former ye bia buru be ye nyina no ya fa ho kana ma tikutua.
Right.
And a match on the proposal and a brave Wontumi. And I want to hear day. A sign, according to the fact of the Attorney General.
Right.
And on this verse canon 14.3. And the man want to at March 18, 2020. March 2018.
Yeah.
This according to the fact of the Attorney General.
Right.
Now, I say, Investigators have, however, established that the accused persons did not undertake the proposed farming activity. They bought no agricultural plant and machinery. They employed no one to work on the farm. They did not own or secure the parcel of land which they represented to the bank as parcel of land secured for the proposed farm. That is not all. Tinaso will be Kabiu. And Attorney General called for say,
okay,
it was what I say. What you do 14.3 fidien one talk, 1 4 be adwuma asase bia me no koye farming bia. And was say anya no nko na Wontumi ensem ka ho. O say sometime in March 2018 Wontumi presented a document which bore receipts to the bank. Wontumi presented the document as evidence that Wontumi farms had purchased 4 million cedis worth of agricultural plants and machinery for the farm.
Hey.
The bank relied on the document to advance more funds to Wontumi farm for the proposed farm. The document was not a genuine purchase receipt at all. It was originally a pro forma invoice issued by Kasama Enterprise to Wontumi. Then Wontumi made price enquiries. Wontumi then undertook to return later to make the purchase. That was the last time Kasama Enterprise heard from or saw Wontumi. Investigations have established that the inscription pro forma on the document was altered and replaced with receipt. No more can I say 28 na Wontumi banos. Oh, makoto if a form nyama na de kodo do no. Me ni nyina akoye 4 million ni receipt ni. Enti receipt so de company na akota de won no. Say Jebu Achi Electrical, you go say to 2 farmer de ba company ni was the number of. Onom ko kasa mas o wampa Wontumi ba ha but obeje prices ene ma ni pro forma ba yen hu ni bio enti yoko no ko enyo mu say pro forma no say invoice you 2 you pro forma so ko je prices estimate prices ene wo beto ma receipt enti Wontumi ko ye editing according to Attorney General ko ye editing or editing pro forma ni for no true receipt say wakoto instead of so okubusa bo
okay
what is here
right
okay now see investigations have established that Wontumi withdrew huge sums of the funds from Wontumi Farms Bank account and spent the sale for his personal use, including investing huge sums in other business enterprise. So insurance company no, it's going to be free.
Okay.
All effort by the bank to recover the monies from the accused persons landed on rocks. In March 2025, officials of the Economic and Organized Crime Office of the Attorney General commenced investigations into the affairs. Wontumi was subsequently arrested and cautioned. On May 14, 2016, he was charged, hence this arrangement. Now, the reason why I'm again say, I say because Wontumi is popular. It's the evidence for Wontumi say, and some bank is a very nonsense explanation of the man. Before dealt to banks before. Yeah. One. According to the fact of the Attorney General, Wontumi company, you registered on December 14, 2017.
Yeah.
Documents were the common bank. The documents were December 9, 2017. So when he was going to the bank, he didn't have a company registered in law.
Yeah. And
so the loan officers of the bank, what due diligence do they do? That's the first question.
Because you check the registration.
Let me ask one because you get me. So what did the loan officers of the Ghana Exim Export Import Bank do? Doesn't mean that you don't say you can just wake up, submit anything, then they'll give you 18.7 million cedis.
That is serious. That is serious.
And no crowd no statement. I'm presenting some media. And I'm a science media.
Yeah.
Tell you. The second thing I find curious is that when this kind of man Wontumi, are they telling us that until Wontumi came with the alleged forged document or the frauded document, pro forma. The bank never went to the farm to do inspection. As an adjuman as a music. Well, or say, I sort of want to be proposed or the bank or say, Wontumi so was 100,000 acres. Till now 6,000 cultivated before the 38,000. How 100 acres no be uncle. Bank staff no be uncle so say Wontumi na say document and because in January or the documents in March no man was say fraud. It will be uncle so say akokwa na say ni. I am pound he when na their allocation man
before you issue the funds.
I submit to say bank staff ni be say frewom.
Yeah.
The accused person they say you Wontumi nko.
Yeah, I agree.
Asem no mo kan anadwoma na asem dodo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Akwa asem no money kan za no. That you just walk into any bank, you present all sorts of documents with that certain due diligence and money is advanced to you. You know why I'm careful? Let me go to the buffer stock briefly. When you read the buffer stock, let me just summarize it for you. Because next together and before from Baba. Okay. The whole difference in the buffer stock case, into a more re-entry, and the only difference, case really, the difference is here. First, and you charge all the companies now alleged or no me kululu. In this fresh case, they are only charging him and the wife. Now, unlike Wontumi, they are 4 counts. So Wontumi is also being charged for 4 counts. Let me just do that for the rapper. Count 1.
Where your buffer stock there?
Yes, I come back.
I wish that.
Okay, then let me
postpone it for another day.
Any problem?
Sure.
Come back to my next week with the Bama.
Sure.
Count 1 Wontumi, then they defraud them by false pretense.
Okay.
Count 2 no. Okay, the mystery has a contempt jamio. 2 near altering of forged document.
Okay.
Count 3 no. Money laundering. And account 4 no. Intentionally causing financial loss to a public body. How come you see this case? Anytime I read it, anytime I follow it, there's something about the case that doesn't make sense to me. There's just something about the case that doesn't make sense. When you read the facts, I think that there's more to what you are being told. Next week, with the Cabinet one in the end, how for 4 years we'll be on a salary around 400,000. How he was able to amass that wealth for now? I'll give you the facts according to the Attorney General.
Eugene, Boni Ejuma. Thank you very much for that analysis. Eugene will say to the fact checker and the FM next week, particularly, I bet to us with a Dubois Hindi and other ones are Akano. In general, so what is a lawyer Andy Apia Kubi, a Christian Komono catcher me say, who he answers Sabri, a bomb pie ma wound to me. Not just said that is the analysis, Eugene.
In that was out here in somewhere Eugene, Eddie Betu Jana, and I say, I mean, because this year Chaiman to me case to move a charges that that's no soon. And I didn't nipa and charge ni bono pan a cassia. The nipa no in the age, the general manager said, the refinity. Now, this same manager each round or dear dance here, Eddie Chaiman to me. So, which means, say, wound to me, but to me, I general from this case, it's going to be tough. They didn't refi kaka. I think say needing the okwo yeah bibi okwo. I think so so overseer was a general manager to Chaiman to me ni nejuma no ye. And sisia no ono na no ka case no say ono ni so do dia dance it ya Chaiman to me. So Wontumi's case and yet tra like the way we used the way I dream for hono. We come random no follow case no follow chat sheets na. It tells us and I say Wontumi case na nodding. Out of war, my family see her. Now, mommy whose opinion or comments the war. May the more updates, more gist.